Good evening and welcome to KBCH Evening News. I am Breanne Laguana. Relatives of bin Laden were sentenced to court for being illegal aliens in Pakistan. On Monday, the court ordered 3 wives and 2 daughters of bin Laden to sentence 45 days in house detention and will have to pay a fine of 10,000 rupees, which equals about $110 in US. There was no trial needed because the 5 confessed to impersonation of illegally entering and staying in Pakistan. After 9/11, the family scattered, living in different cities for years until meeting back up with bin Laden in 2005. The 5 were discovered in the house that bin Laden was found and killed in on May 2, 2011. After their 45 days is served, the judge ordered them to report back to their countries of citizenship. According to the lawyer, the 5 will be released in mid-April. A little bit closer to home in Canada, a disqualified contestant from Miss Universe can now compete. Jenna Telekova, Miss Canada's finalist, was disqualified from the pageant when organizers discovered she was transgender. Reported last week, the 23-year-old model was devastated by this decision, requesting a change of the ruling. During her press conference, Jenna stated that she only wanted to compete. Never did she ask for any special considerations. She also wanted Mr. Trump to eliminate that rule so that no other woman would ever have to go through that discrimination that she has endured. In a statement from the Miss Universe organization, Jenna is allowed to compete on May 19 because she meets the legal gender recognition requirements of Canada and other international competitions. When we come back, you will hear about the violent tornado that bullied Texas.
Is this how you look certain days? Do you feel like work may be dragging you down? Well, fret no more, 'cause there is a simple solution. Fiji water. It's here to free your body and mind, so go ahead, take a sip.
Fiji water takes me to tranquil places when I need it most. Water is the essence to life and makes my world a much better place.
I've been waiting for these all day.
We've asked people coast to coast to try our new Frito-Lay sunflower seeds. This is what they had to say.
Finally, baseball time.
Dad!
Grab a snack on the go.
Welcome back. Lawmakers in Connecticut are voting on the death penalty. If the current bill passes, the death penalty will be replaced with life in prison with no parole. The majority of each chamber favor this bill, which are both Democrat-controlled. The voting took place Wednesday into Thursday. If passed through, the bill will land on Governor Daniel Malloy's desk, a Democrat, which he has vowed to sign, making it the 5th state in 5 years to abolish capital punishment. Should the law pass, it will not apply to the ones already sentenced. And now onto a wild weather story. Many tornadoes ripped through Dallas and other cities in Texas. As many as 6 to 13 tornadoes ripped through North Texas Tuesday night. According to the Red Cross, about 200 homes were destroyed and 650 were damaged. Wind speeds were estimated to have been as high as 150 miles per hour and hail as big as golf balls. The tornado picked up cars, roofs, and houses. According to the city mayor, about 300 buildings were damaged. The airlines were also shut down, causing around 1,400 people spending a night in the terminals. Only 3 people were taken into the hospital, but no deaths have been reported so far. We will now go to a field report that I filed earlier. In Oakland, California, 10 were shot and 7 were killed. On Monday, April 2nd, a former college student, Juan L. Go of Okios University, came back in range to kill a former particular female administrator. He was angry because he had got expelled. When he came to the school, he looked for the administrator but could not find her, so he took one of the secretaries hostage. 1L went through the school looking for the administrator. When he found out that she was not there, he shot the secretary. He went into one of the classrooms and he ordered all the students to line against the wall. Some students did not listen. When that happened, that made him upset, and which got him to start shooting. One of the witnesses at the scene said that he said he will kill them all. So 1L went outside, reloaded, and came back shooting. He shot several classrooms. He got away in one of the victims' car, driving to a Safeway grocery store, where he told one of the ladies there that he had killed students at the college. Police came and he surrendered. I am Breanne Laguana, back to you in the studio. Don't go nowhere. We still have sports and more news on the way.
I like to take a sheet when I'm visiting my father at the old folks' home.
I like to take a sheet in the middle of the street.
I like to take a sheet at school.
I like to take a sheet when I'm out in the park with my kids.
Oh, so you guys grew up together?
Yeah, since 2nd grade.
What are you looking at?
Not looking at anything.
Some big supermodel or something?
No.
Come on, Andy. Come on. You're tripping. Andy, itty Snickers. You know how you get when you're hungry. So, ladies. So, losers.
Lily, relax.
Welcome back. Texting results in jail time for mother. A mother was pulled over by Torrance police Tuesday afternoon, accused of driving with the 1-year-old baby sitting on her lap and the phone in the other hand. A tipster who witnessed it called 911 and followed her until the police arrived. Additionally, 2 children under 4 were also found in the back seat without seat belts. When police arrived, the mother was arrested and the 3 children were taken into protective custody. Remember, April is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, so be careful out there. We will now go to Luis Magana with sports. Luis?
Hi, I'm outside the Jets facility where the New York Jets are looking to potentially be season 2 reality TV stars again. In last year's 2010, the New York Jets had a Hard Knocks reality TV show, and now Woody Johnson is entertaining potential offer to go ahead and have another season 2. But could this create turmoil amongst the Jets franchise? There's already talk about Tim Tebow being a starter over Mark Sanchez. Well, people think it's not a good idea, but tight end Dustin Keller thinks it's a great idea. It says it helps them push a lot harder when they're in front of the cameras. It helps the fans get to know their team a little bit better. But Joe Namath, a former Jets All-Star, said that this is a publicity stunt. It allows them to take some pressure off of them and take some eye off of the New York Giants, who won the Super Bowl last year in 2011. So with this, do you think that this is a good idea for the Jets to go ahead and do Hard Knocks again on reality TV? Well, Mark Sanchez thinks it's a great idea. He says it'll help him push. There is no competition, he said, between the starting position. He says that it will help him focus a lot more and be on track. This is Lewis reporting live outside of the Jets facility from KBCH.
Thanks, Luis. I hope you all have a good Easter weekend. Those of you that don't have any plans, the Renaissance Fair opens this weekend, celebrating 50 years in Southern California. We leave you now with some video from the last year's fair. Good night.